What if JFK lived, unraveling history's greatest conspiracy? Imagine a world where the shots in Dallas never rang out. A world where John F. Kennedy lived to see another day. What hidden truths would have emerged? What wars averted? Prepare to delve into the shadows of history where conspiracy meets reality. The year is 1964. The nation holds its breath, anticipating Kennedy's re-election bid. His charisma, a beacon of hope for many, shines brightly. But beneath the surface, whispers of doubt and intrigue linger. Kennedy's popularity was undeniable, a force to be reckoned with. Historians largely agree that he stood a strong chance against Barry Goldwater. But victory wasn't guaranteed. The undercurrents of political opposition were strong, threatening to pull him under. The Civil Rights Act of 1964, a landmark piece of legislation, hung in the balance. Would Kennedy have pushed it through before the election, risking political backlash? Or would he have waited, gambling on a post-election mandate? The answer remains shrouded in uncertainty. Alternate history novels paint a darker picture. They suggest that investigations into Kennedy's personal life and political dealings could have led to impeachment proceedings. Affairs, alleged ties to the mob, these were the skeletons in his closet, threatening to shatter his carefully constructed image. The assassination of JFK sent shockwaves through American society, fueling distrust and cynicism towards the government. But what if he had survived? Would the New Left movement have taken a different path? Without the trauma of the assassination, the New Left might have experienced a softer landing. Cultural estrangement might have still occurred, but perhaps with less bitterness and resentment. The wounds of the past might have healed differently. Kennedy's health, a closely guarded secret, could have become a major issue. His struggles with Addison's disease and chronic pain were well known within his inner circle. Public disclosure could have significantly impacted his presidency, potentially forcing him to step down. The truth is, Kennedy was a man of contradictions, a charismatic leader with a hidden vulnerability. His survival might have exposed these contradictions, forcing the nation to confront uncomfortable truths about its leader. The Vietnam War looms large in the shadow of Kennedy's presidency. Would he have escalated the conflict, plunging the nation into a deeper quagmire? Or would he have sought a diplomatic solution, potentially withdrawing from Vietnam altogether? Some historians believe that Kennedy was already considering de-escalation strategies. Evidence suggests he was exploring ways to extricate the U.S. from the escalating conflict, but the forces pushing for escalation were powerful, and the path to peace was fraught with peril. The Cold War, a constant threat to global stability, was another major challenge. Kennedy had already begun pushing for a limited ban on nuclear weapons. Could he have worked with Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev to further reduce nuclear arsenals? Some historians believe that Kennedy and Khrushchev could have forged a lasting peace. But the Cold War was a complex game of chess, and one wrong move could have led to nuclear annihilation. The stakes were incredibly high. The space race, a symbol of Cold War competition, might have taken a different turn. Some speculate that Kennedy's survival could have led to a joint US-Soviet space program. Imagine the possibilities. A collaborative effort to explore the cosmos, uniting two superpowers in a common goal. The possibilities are endless. Alternate history scenarios paint a wide range of potential outcomes. Some imagine Kennedy harmonizing race relations and avoiding the Vietnam War, ushering in an era of peace and prosperity. Others suggest he might have invaded Cuba, escalating the Cold War to a dangerous new level. The Bay of Pigs fiasco was a major embarrassment for Kennedy, and some believe he might have sought revenge. Some even propose scenarios where he establishes a Catholic dynasty in the U.S., consolidating power and reshaping the nation in his image. This is a more far-fetched scenario, but it highlights the potential for Kennedy's survival to have had a profound impact on American society. These are just speculative scenarios, of course, but they offer a glimpse into the what-ifs of history. They remind us that the past is not fixed, and that even small changes can have enormous consequences. The assassination of JFK spawned countless conspiracy theories, each more elaborate than the last. These theories often involve shadowy figures, hidden agendas, and government cover-ups. Some believe that the CIA was behind the assassination, seeking to remove Kennedy because he was a threat to their power. Others point to the Mafia, claiming that Kennedy had betrayed them, and they sought revenge. Still others believe that the Soviet Union was responsible, seeking to destabilize the US and gain an advantage in the Cold War. The truth may never be known, but the conspiracy theories continue to fascinate and intrigue. The very existence of these theories speaks to the deep sense of unease and distrust that Kennedy's assassination created. People wanted answers, and when the official explanation seemed insufficient, they sought their own. John F. Kennedy's presidency was cut short, leaving behind a legacy of both promise and unfulfilled potential. His charisma and vision inspired a generation, but his time in office was marked by challenges and controversies. His survival would have undoubtedly altered the course of history. The political landscape, social dynamics, and global power balance would have been reshaped in ways we can only imagine. The truth is, we will never know what would have happened if JFK had lived. But by exploring the what-ifs, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of history and the enduring impact of one man's life. The story of JFK is far from over. The questions linger, the conspiracies persist, and the search for truth continues. Now it's your turn to delve deeper. First, subscribe to this channel for more thought-provoking documentaries that challenge conventional narratives and explore the hidden corners of history. Next, share this video with your fellow history buffs and conspiracy theorists. Let's spark a conversation and unravel the mysteries together. Finally, leave a comment below with your own theories and insights. What do you think would have happened if JFK had lived? Your voice matters. Join the discussion and help us uncover the truth.